Boom. Hello. Hello. Oops. It didn't work. Why? Wait a second. Oh, it's updating. Wait, there is an update. Okay. Now. Yeah, there was a bit of an update. Okay. Seems good now. Yep, here I am. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, ooh. People transform into monsters here. I see. There was still the closed door, by the way. Things are evolving, always. In our game. The game never stands still. Adding new stuff as we go. Let's see if the chat works today. I think it does. It looks like it does. It looks like it does, yeah. Okay. Now, I was working on the fishes yesterday, and we will continue today. There is still quite some work to do, but we're making good progress. And yeah, so the idea is to have all the meshes imported at least into the test environment, in the test project, and then to go from there. This is our latest beautiful fish with big eyes. This guy kind of a special guy, huh? So actually, this was if you look at this picture. If you look at this picture, look at how it is. Look at how it is here, right? And here you see the tail that is kind of cut off, right? And here at the top that is also cut off, and here is cut off, right? So I don't know why, but the texture was full, but the model was really cutting off most of the texture pieces that are transparent, right? And I don't understand why. So what I did, I just, expanded the area of the UV up to the point that we get the full view, right, of the so I think it looks so much better and more complete than before, right? Now, yeah, that is a masked texture, is not a transparent one. In theory, I mean, we can make a test and see what happens with the transparent, because at the moment I use the masked, right? But if you want to go full alpha, right? I mean, it looks pretty much the same anyway. I'm trying to see if we get an improvement or not. I think it's actually worst. I think it's actually worst. I think the masked is good. I think the masked is good actually. Because if you make it transparent, right, there are a few more considerations, because actually these are multiple layer of transparency. So the rendering is not that easy. I mean, there is a bunch of considerations. So while the masked is really, really simple way of doing it. Now, you may argue that the I didn't check, by the way. I had no check on the proportion of this. 124, yeah, I think it's good. So like, for example, here, right here, I mean, it's kind of, well, probably this part should have been kind of transparent, right, to be actually be more representative of the real fish, the original fish. But I think it's fine. We are not, as long as the fish looks good, I think we are good, right? So I think it looks nice, and it moves correctly. So yeah, so I'm going through each of the fishes, and it's quite some work because each fish is slightly different, you know. And what happened to this window? It's like super big. It's like two screens. Yeah. But anyway, this guy is done, so we can hide it. Who's next? Who's next? I think we can go one by one. I mean, there is no particular order, right? Just looking a bit at the geometry and again at the texture itself, because I see that they have cut off a lot of the original. Well, in this case, no. In this case, the texture is not there, so we cannot do anything better than this, I would say, right? And well, the tail somehow, but the texture also, yeah, the texture is being cut off. So yeah, we cannot do much better than this. So we will have to go with what we have. So the tail will be a bit cut off like it is now, right? I think what I suggest maybe is to, well, first thing I want to do, I want to get names of these fishes to understand what they are, right? This fish is this guy. I think I did a bit with Google Pictures, right? So you can basically ask Google to recognize. I mean, I think we did it with ChatGPT as well, no? Let me see. But then after some time you finish the credits, right? You cannot do it anymore. Salfintang. Yup, is exactly him. Well, at least it looks very, very similar to this. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Pesce chirurgo tigrato. In Italian, this means like the surgeon, right? Surgeon fish. I don't know why it's called that way, but you know what? I think I'm going to add a bit more space because we need, or not. No, maybe it fits. Maybe it does fit actually. Yeah, kind of fits, yes. So this guy is sail fin sail. Sail fin meaning the, yeah, because probably has this wide fin, right? This is why it's called sail fin. Sail fin tail. Now here is way bigger than the one that we have, but anyway, I guess that's the so probably, you know, the original was way larger, right? So I guess that this probably should be, I mean, we can change it if we want, right? Wait, it's double-sided, huh? I just to be sure that when I select stuff, I select both sides, otherwise we do damages, right? Yeah, exactly. But I guess we can why is not? Why is not? Because it's in this form. Yeah, exactly. I think we can make it a bit bigger. So more similar to the original fish. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Why not? Why not? I mean, the UV are a bit fucked up in this area actually now that I did that, but maybe if we wait a second, are there any? Not sure why it's showing. Oh, no, no, no. No, it's just an effect, but actually it's not like that. Yeah, we cannot really fix it because it's but it is okay. It's okay. So yeah, sailfish. I think it looks very cool. I like it a lot. It has no duplicated vertices, right? It has kind of an open mouth, but that's fine. I think he's a bit square overall. Yeah, it is. I don't know if you want to make it less square anywhere, maybe on the tail. I think the tail is a bit of a pity. Let me see. Well, it's actually straight also here. But it's, I mean, I'm looking at this part, right? I'm looking at this part and trying to understand if I want it. A bit more like this, then so it looks, yeah. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it. So we should not do other changes. I think it's fine. These two, okay. Let me see the fins. The fins. You cannot even see the fins. Does it even have fins? Ah, they are super transparent. So in reality, the fins that we have are not correct. Yeah, it's a bit of a trick, you know. They added the. I see what they did. They added this. Okay, fine. It's pretty bad, actually. It is pretty bad. I don't think I can fix it though, so I think it will probably. I mean, I can make it slightly more round, yes, but it's not gonna help much. I don't even know if I want to do it actually. I mean, or we remove them, but removing them is a bit of a pity. I don't know actually. Yeah, but basically the idea would be to subdivide that. Why is doing this? No, I don't want to subdivide it that way. I want to subdivide it only this way, right? I mean, I can probably just leave it as it is, but if we can improve it a bit without too much pain, I think we should. I don't understand why I didn't move that, but fine. Ah, we finished the texture. Fuck. So we cannot really do it that way. Okay, I think that's. I think it's fine. I mean, I cannot really improve it. I cannot do more than this because the texture is missing quality, right? So we're just missing stuff. So cannot do more than that. Now we will make it larger as usual, just to have the proper setup of the skeleton. But yeah, I'm looking if I want to do anything else, but I would say no. I'm really not happy about the fin on the side. Really not happy because I think it looks bad. I think it looks bad, but I don't know. I mean, I can scale it a bit inside, but still. Okay, fine. Let's just live with that. So let me take our whatever, our last guy, right? And let's just ensure they have the same UV map. Yes, they do. So I can join. Split again. And now and now just do the weight painting. We will use the same trick, so we will use only the bone 11, which is the top face. We're not going to use other bones, and then we start from the 15. And we go from there. Maybe I exaggerated here. Wait. 11, huh? Oh, no, okay, I think it should be okay. 15, 16. 15, 16, 17. 18. And then the tail will be one chunk. 19. Okay. Okay, good. Let me just see if we have pretty much everything covered. Yup. Yup. Okay. And yup. Okay, everything should be covered, so in theory should work as expected. Maybe let's do a run of smoothing by angle 60, which is, I think, always a good idea at the end. And this guy, we will call it, I think we will call it Tropical Fish 1, like I did for the others. Tropical Fish 1. Yeah. Yeah, the name unfortunately. Fuck. The name unfortunately. Okay. Can I press Ctrl C? The name changes when you merge it, that's why. Okay. Okay, we have to do the usual operations of removing the physics if it's there. Yeah, the physics asset we don't use it at the moment. You already imported the texture, which is good. What is the name of the texture? Yeah, the only problem is that the texture is named wrongly. This will be tropical fish 01, tropical fish 01 underscore T. We want to keep our nomenclature, and then the tropical fish 1 is here. Okay, nice. Yup, and he actually moves. The head is not moving much, I don't know why, but it's fine. As long as it moves. So basically the operation that we are doing, we are reusing heavily the same animation, same skeleton, so that pretty much the memory usage will be way lower, right? These fishes, some of these fishes had their own skeleton and animation, but we don't want that, right? Okay, so I would say this fish is done. We need to find names, plane shift names for each of these fishes. So if you want to help, you can start thinking. What can be the name of these fishes? Because okay, we have the official name, right? But we have the official name, yes. This one also doesn't have any extra texture, so we have to keep it as it is, pretty much. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a bit rough here, so maybe we just add a new loop. I don't know if we want to add a full loop or we just split this part. Let me just split. Let me just subdivide here. Let me just subdivide and GG. Okay. And so let's just make it a bit more round, right? I think it looks already better. Yeah, the tail is a bit rough. I think it's done by purpose though, because they had an extra vertex, they didn't use it. It's probably done by purpose, but here we don't have the texture, so if I want to do it this way, I have to stretch the texture a bit. And also Okay. Here the fins are a bit better, at least they make sense, right? Not like the other fish where they were not really not making any sense. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I mean, it's very low geometry, but I think for our usage it's actually good. Very nice blue color. Really like it. Let me just check the position before I put it in. And the size seems to be okay. Yeah, this texture's name needs to be renamed. Okay, good. Same procedure over and over. You will see that a lot today. You will see this at least another 10 times. Unfortunately, you know, video game making has a lot of repetition. Unless you can make things automatized. Maybe AI, you know, maybe AI in the future can make things simpler for us. If you can ask the AI to just make things automatic, right? Just can be done automatically instead of manually. That would be very nice. But this procedure I'm doing now, I don't know if an AI can easily do, but also because sometimes I'm just improving the model a bit. But in theory, yes. I mean, there is no any deep reasoning on this, right? So it's fairly simple. Okay, this guy was Tropical Fish 02, right? Okay. But it's fairly quick, right? So it's not crazy. And it seems to work well, at least up to now. I don't know if I will discover any other issue, but for now, it seems to work okay. It's saying that there is a name clash on tropical fish texture. Because this one is the material and this one is the texture, and okay, I understand. Yeah, name clash is just between the texture and the material. Okay. Ah, fuck, I didn't select the. No, I have to redo it. Sorry. I didn't select the proper skeleton. Didn't select the proper skeleton. Can we name this 02 so it's already correct? That's probably a good idea. Didn't select the proper skeleton. Yeah, the nomenclature is a bit messy, I have to say, but I don't know if there is an easier way. Like if I set it properly in Blender, that it comes clean here. Okay. Yeah, this one I think it looks a bit fake, but it's also because the fish itself it looks a bit fake. I mean, it's really. I mean, the actual fish. I mean, the tail. I think that the tail is. As the one that looks the most kind of fake because it's kind of cut off. But anyway, so do we have a name of this fish? Yes, it is the blue surgeon fish. Interesting. Blue surgeon fish. Okay, so this one is also done. Now we have a lot to do. We have 15 to do, boys. So don't hold your breath. It will take some time, but it's fine. Let's say that I'm used to the grind in plane shift. This guy looks very similar to the other one, but let me see. Let me see what ChatGPT says. What fish is this? I think we are limited to a number of pictures if we. Jewel Childis? Nope. I made a mistake. Or anyway, maybe there are different versions of it. But definitely doesn't look like that. Definitely not. We can try. You can try in another way, right? We can try with the Google Google image search. Fish 8. It's exactly this texture. There is exactly the same texture, so now we know where they took it from. Is exactly this picture. They were stolen from a Japanese, no, from a Chinese website. Doesn't even exist anymore, by the way. Doesn't even exist anymore. There is the other fish that we have, the one that I have improved. I can show you the improved version of this guy, actually. Would be interesting to know the name, though. Looks like this guy. Amphilos citrinellus. Kind of. Well, this one has a bigger head. It's strange that, I mean, I think that people don't even know what, I mean, there are so many different names of fishes that Clericala maroni. Clericala maroni seems to be similar, yes. I think that's the real name. Okay, I think we got it. I mean, not that we really need the real name, but my idea is that maybe, you know, we derive the name from this and we make it similar, but maybe a PS specific, right? The only thing that I see here that we are losing a bit of the upper part, right? As usual. We're losing a bit of the upper part and a bit of the tail, but unfortunately that's the way it is. So this has really been cut off, right? The tail has been cut off. In reality, it would be more round. I mean, it's not a big deal. I don't know exactly why they have the tail with this, right? Shouldn't we just go to 0, right? To just merge it so that the tail is finishing not with a. I think so. So I would do this, right? I would merge this to center. Because I don't understand why you need to have a tail that actually has, you know, space at the back. I think it looks bad and doesn't really help. So here we cannot use face correctness because if we do, so we have to stretch to give it more of a round shape, right? We don't have many other options. Okay. I feel it's slightly better. At least it's round. This thing at the top, I don't fully understand. I mean, I don't understand what is it. And again, I don't like the fact that there's a. So at least the ending, I think I will just merge it. Yeah. Wow, this fin is really square. It is really kind of problematic. Do we have any space there in terms of texture? No, we don't. So also here we have to go. We have to use the geometry we have. I don't know actually if I want to split it again, maybe. I mean, these are very small parts, I know, so it will not really be, I mean, will not be very visible. But I think the less square we can make it, the better. Okay. I mean, it's not that much better, but at least it's more round than before, right? At least it's more round than before. Okay. What else? I think nothing else. I think this guy will stay as it is. No. Well, here is a bit flat at the top. Like the head is not very round here. I don't know why. Okay. Like this is a bit better. I think here in the middle we really require a new loop. I mean, we can add it if we want, right? So I'm saying that here, yeah. Now, is it really full until then? Probably not. I mean, yeah, I wanted to do a loop, but I wanted to do it only the front part. So basically, from here, right? Yeah, so if we had a loop there, and we scale it on the non-X, I think it can make the fish look slightly more round than what it is now. Right? I think it's improving it. Because otherwise you have that square face, right? It is... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's slightly better. Maybe not fantastic, but slightly better. Okay, good. I think we can go with this. So let's do the usual operation. That is tropical fish 03. So if I call this texture tropical fish 03 underscore T, I think it may name it properly then in Unreal. Okay. Okay, now we weight it. Same bone, so 11 for the face. 11 for the face. Both sides. And then we go 15, 16, blah, blah, blah. Now here there are some parts now, but I think he's doing it. No, he's doing it. $17. 18. 19. Okay. So very simply, this will be tropical fish 03. Tropical fish 03. Proper skeleton. Why named it 04? Because there is still the same mess between the texture and the. I don't know why. What? Tropical fish 03 underscore. Yeah, he's naming the mat. Yeah, it's doing a bit of a mess actually. But fine. Yeah, I have to change it manually all the time. Okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, making progress. Another fish in. Zero 04. We will decide the scale of these guys directly in Unreal later on, so yeah, I just want to be sure that we make things slightly more round, because this is rough. It's very rough. Do we have space? Nope, we don't. Well, in theory, yes, because it is on the. So maybe we can. Maybe we can. Yeah, you may say why you do this, right? Yeah, because the fish anyway will be relatively small, but I think that the square side will. I mean, you can see if it's too square, right? So I think this is what I'm trying to. I'm just trying to make it look slightly more decent. We still look low poly, but I really want to avoid straight lines, right? That you say, oh, there is plastic, right? I mean, like here is still very, very rough, right? This angle is super annoying. So maybe we divide it one more. Because that angle is evil. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit less evil. I mean, still. The head, let me see the head. Actually, we had an extra vertex here, but it seems it's not used. And we have the same problem of this part that is completely flat, right? Which is kind of annoying. So I think I'm going to do the same trick that I did on the other guy. Actually, they look nearly identical. I don't know if it's the same fish, just with a different texture, because it looks like, actually. I think we will do this, and then no. And then this, and then fuck, he fucked up. Why? Okay, let's redo it. Okay. And then this we just scale on the non-X, right? It makes that part of the fish slightly better. It's just slightly more round. So if you also see it from the front, it's not anymore that square thing. So, but fine. Okay. Try to improve it a bit. Yeah, I think it looks decent now. Okay. So there is tropical fish 04. So even if I name it underscore T here, it doesn't really help. Maybe I should name it underscore matte, because this is actually the material and then the texture is called different. So if the texture was called underscore T, I think it may work, but yeah, probably. And I don't understand why I cannot call the underlying the same. You see, he's adding the 001, even if for the others he can do it. I don't know. That's kind of weird, but fine. Okay. Same thing. We saw this already a few times. Yep. $15, $16. There is not enough geometry, and so you see, and so we cannot really wait here because there is no geometry, right? So that's the problem. Cannot weight it. I mean, you can do this, but then means the 17 is taking the majority, right? Compared to 16, but okay, it's fine. $18. What are you doing, guys? How are you today? Tell me something of what you're doing. What are you thinking? Are you playing some games while you're listening to me, or what? What are you doing? Are you building something? In general, I like building things, right? I mean, you may have seen it, but yeah, I like building things. I also like playing video games. I play a lot of video games, but I like making stuff, you know, and then looking back and seeing what we built, right? I think it's always fun. Yeah, so it messed up again. So this didn't name it underscore T, names it underscore 5. I mean, name it 5. Okay, the mat is correct. Yeah, so probably the material we should name it mat. So it is a bit better. I mean, it fucked up anyway, but less. Why the eye is so stretched? It seems that the eye... Why? I think the reason may be that the 30... Well... Is it giving a different strange though? Why? Is due to the weight, or I don't know if it's due to the weight or why. Yeah, it could be. Could be that this part, you know, is slightly moved in the animation. And so the up, yeah, I think so. I think that's probably the only reason. So the bones are not exactly still, right, in the front. But yeah, you see that it is creating a kind of a weird effect. Yeah, it is a bit better. Still, I think it's messing up. I mean, I think is compressing a bit the face, right? I think it's compressing the face, probably compared to the pose mode, right? This bone is slightly more to the front, and this makes the front a bit more rounded, right? Our fish, I think looks slightly different from this, right? You see that it's less. That's annoying though. Fuck. Huh, do we have the same problem with all the other fishes? Probably yes. Yeah, it's always a bit more prominent here in the front. Huh. That's a problem. I mean, it's a problem, but I don't know if I want to fix it actually, because fixing it is not very easy. Because it means, oh, I mean, or we wait the front all on 15 and GG. Yeah, let me try that a second. So if there could be a solution, huh? I mean, if I avoid bone number 11 completely, which is basically the mouth in front front mount, right? So if I avoid bone 11, so I basically set it to weight 0. And I do, because I was thinking that the front was moving thanks to that bone. But maybe I was wrong. And I do, at the front, I do full 15, right? What happens then? Because it looks like warped a bit, right? And it's not very nice. It looks warped at the front, like a boss. I mean, on this one was particularly visible. I don't know why. Yeah, you see? Yeah, let's do... Now, the problem is that it will move slightly different, but I think I prefer it this way so that the fish is actually not warped. Then having the... Yeah. So okay, so we have to redo. I mean, it's kind of quick because I just have to delete and then do 15, right? So I think it should be fairly quick to do, but yeah, I have to redo it on all of them. I mean, luckily I discovered it now at fish number 4 and not at fish number 15, but yeah. It is tropical 3, so let me see tropical 3 how it changes, right? So this is tropical 3, see the forehead is going forward. Now if I re-import it, it's probably going to be... yeah, exactly. No, absolutely. No, it's very evident. It's very... now that we notice, it's very evident the way it's bending. So yeah, so we have to do it on all the fishes. There's no way. On this rig, at least. On the other rig, I think it was okay. I didn't see this problem, but on this rig, it looks really a problem. It looks problematic on this rig. Okay. There is tropical fish number 2. I don't know if I have the same problem also with... yeah, you see this bump on the head? Yeah, now it's completely gone. I'm happy that I noticed, and I think we probably have the same problem on all of them. Well, in this one is less visible, right? Because it looks kind of okay, but in reality, he has exactly the same issue. It's definitely less visible though on this guy. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's less visible. Maybe I add different weight. No, because bone 11 is still there. I don't know, on this guy... it's looking better. Let's see now how it changes. There is tropical one. Tropical one. And no, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. It was less visible though, but now I'm questioning then the other ones as well. Like this guy, do we have the same problem? Well, like this guy doesn't look like it is, right? Yeah, you still see a bit here, a bump, right? Wait, it's not this. Oh yes. Yeah, he has the same problem because here is really flat, right? While here is, yeah, it's a different fish pretty much. It's a different fish, boys. Okay, now we need to fix it on this guy as well then. Oh fuck, yeah, I have to retouch them all. Think I, so we will just ignore the bone 11. And if we ever want to have an animation where these guys are opening and closing the mouth, I think we will have a problem. But at the moment, there is enough to do without that, so I'm not gonna do it. This guy I don't even have. Red snapper. Oh wow, yep. Yep. I mean, the previous one was more round, but I think that is the way this fish is. Now, the only one probably where we don't have the issue is the original. Let me see this Anabas. Well, this one doesn't look too bad actually. But yeah, it is more front. Yeah, I mean, it's the same problem. It is. It is. Yeah, it looks less broken because I did more weight on that particular bone. It was arriving nearly, 1/3 of the fish. That is kind of why. And so it was less evident, yeah. This guy. Yeah, the head is really rotated completely different. Wow. Okay, I didn't really notice that. Now, the red eye fish is the one that was originally on this skeleton, so I assume that this one I don't have to touch, right? Because this is the one that was originally... on this skeleton, so the shape should be identical, hopefully, and if it's not, it's fine. Okay, we can continue. Our tropical fish 11, tropical fish 11. Yeah, yes, the same. Yeah, yeah, this one as well. This one as well. This one as well. Let's do it. It would be very nice to have all these fishes in game anyway. It would be super nice. It would be very, very nice. Because that is the foundation of the new economy that I want to have in the game. So, I mean, it's a bit long to explain, but basically we need tropical fish 11. I want to have a much more meaningful economy. Yup, there it is. The head was really weird. I want to have an economy where you know, really the basic materials are that you farm like the fishes. That is why we have these fishes. Are actually used. Did we give this guy a name or not? This guy we gave a name. Sorry, where was the last one? Forgot now. (04). This guy. Did we give this guy a name? No, we didn't. This guy doesn't have a name. It's very similar to this one. Very, 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 very similar to this guy. Nearly identical. Ancaturus blocki. Well, this one is blue, but okay, maybe there are variations, right? There are color variations. There are some surgeon people. There's only this picture that is very similar, but this one are all blue, so I don't know, we will call it this way, but he convinced me so actually. There is only this one picture where this fish is red. All the others are blue. Well, this one's maybe. I don't know how can people recognize fishes. There are so many, and there are so many small variations. Not tiny people on screen today. Wait, because I didn't switch the scene. You're right. I forgot to switch the scene. But where is Hula? Hula is missing since many days. I start to be concerned. You know? Hula was here like every day. Where is he? He disappeared. I hope he's okay. I'm worried for Rula as well. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he was always here. And he's also offline on Discord. Which is kind of strange, right? I'm gonna send him a message. I sent him a message on Discord. Okay, so this one will be his name, and we will probably change it, but just to have a reference name for the fish, I think is good. Should we do it with all the others so we have all the names and I don't go back and forth from? Yeah, let's just do it for all and see what happens. So we have all the names. Well, this one I don't know. Yeah, I think it's this guy. Well, because the vertical lines are kind of different. Actually, this one is the same name of the previous one. No, are you serious? Let me see if ChatGPT can. But on ChatGPT we have a limit, so after some time it will. Convict surgeonfish. No. For sure it's not this. No, it's not. It's really not. Well, he has some lines though. But these lines are very different from our version of it. I mean, the lines are there, but in our version, they are way. Maybe the quality of the picture is so small, is so low that you cannot really. This guy is weird. This guy should be easy to recognize, no? It's so weird. This guy is super weird. I mean, the haircut is kind of a bit exaggerated. He decided to have a kind of a very weird haircut. Okay, this guy is so recognizable. I mean, it's this guy 100%, right? Zebrasoma flavescens. Zebrasoma flavescent. I think so. Why is always surgeon though? I don't understand. Yellow surgeon. Yeah, is the yellow surgeon fish. Also named yellow tang. I mean, they have a million names. I don't know how people can do this. It's called yellow tang. What tang means in English, by the way? Tang? It's just a name or what? Codolo. Okay. Well. Okay. But anyways, definitely is a yellow tang. 100%. Yep, it is. This one easy. This one very easy. Okay, let's do this guy. I want to see him moving with this nose. I mean, the nose is fantastic, by the way, and the haircut is insane. The haircut is really something. I think in terms of geometry, probably is already okay. I mean, he has the same problem here on the face, right? So I will probably do the same change. It's not really working, but yeah, slightly better. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a bit of a rough fix, but it's better than the square face for sure. For sure, better than the square face. Okay. Yeah, this work is gonna take time, guys, because it's so many fishes. That's the problem. We have so many to do. So it's going to take time. It's gonna take time. Okay. Okay, so now we don't do the mistake of bone 11 anymore, right? So we go directly bone 15. Right? I would like to do only the front for bone 15 on this guy. To see if he moves the front part only. It will look a bit weird, but I think it may look fun actually. By the way, guys, if we have any question on what I'm doing, right, like this rigging, how it works, you know, or anything else, just ask. I'm streaming also to interact with you. That's one of the it's one of the ideas. I know we don't have a lot of viewers, but you know, I'm doing my best to really focus on building the game. So I know I'm not particularly entertaining, but I'm streaming really to build the game. I mean, I'm not streaming to be an entertainer. Unfortunately. Did I do the... Yeah, I did it already. Okay, tropical fish number 5. Oh, this guy is already the one fixed, so it was more than this. Wow. It already looks like wrong, but it's not. Tropical fish number 5. Boom. As usual, he renamed to _6. Tropical fish. Huh? Where is the texture? What? I'm confused. I don't see it. No, I don't see it. I named it default because we didn't. Okay. I'm deleting the physics asset. Whip, 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 whip. I love this guy. This fish is fantastic. If I ever have an aquarium, I would like to have this fish in it. It's just fantastic. He has such a silly face. He has such a silly face. Yeah, I mean the only problem with the new weighting that we are not using the bone 11 is that the front is moving very little, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. I think it looks good actually. Okay. Next. Zero 06. This guy looks weird. It's very dark. No. Anyway. Yeah, the texture is still cut off, so we cannot really improve the tail or anything else because it's just the way the texture is. So I think I'm just gonna leave it as it is. He has the same problem on the face. I think these fishes are all, you know, pretty much a copy paste of one another. You see that the face is pretty much identical to the other one, right? So the geometry, the base geometry is the same, and then they just adapted slightly. No, why did that again? Fuck it. Wait. Why did that again? Okay. Unfortunately, the scale is not really doing what we want, but because as you can see here, it didn't really go front too much, right? But okay, at least it's better. Yeah, you see it's not flat anymore. Okay. To my understanding, you are putting weight on those tiny fishes, so at least throwing weight so they move in a certain way more naturally. Yeah, exactly. So the fish, so basically in 3D modeling, you have, you know, three main parts, right? So you have the geometry, where the geometry is just this, right? It's just polygons, right? It's just pure polygons. Then you have the texture, which is this file down here, right? Which is the actual skin of the 3D model. And then you have the weight, right? Which is called weight, but basically because it's the influence of each of these bones, right? And you see here, you see these bones, these vertical things. These are the bones that are animated, right? It's like the skeleton of the creature, right? And you have to say to the engine how much weight or how much influence this bone has on each vertex of the 3D model, right? So that's pretty much what you're doing. Now here we are doing it very rough, but it's okay. I mean, it's the way we need it. We don't need any more than that. So we just apply a vertical, you know, like slicing the model, and then the animation is doing the rest for us. There is actually tropical fish number 6, and for some reason the texture is called number 5, but we will ignore that. Okay. Yeah, so basically when I select the skeleton, and then I select the mesh, right? So I select this and this, and then I go in weight paint, and it is where we can define, based on the different bones, so starting from 15, how much weight this bone, which is this one, right, has on the fish. Obviously, if I do this, right, so if I weight the back with the front bone, right, it will be wrong, right? So I have to choose the vertices that are close to that bone, and there are ways to do it automatically. Now I'm doing it manually here, but there are ways to auto assign the weight based on the distance between the vertex and the bone, right? Which is like the envelopes. It's called like envelopes, and that's also a good way to do it. I'm not doing it now just because this fish is so simple. I just have to, you know, swipe a few times like this. And the important point is that it's not red, 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 right? That he has the shades, because the red is influence 1. The yellow is like 0.8, it is 0.5, it is 0.2 or 3, right? So it has to be progressive, right? It has to be smooth, so that the animation is anyway is kind of smooth, right? If you don't do it this way, but you do it just with one color, right, one full color connecting to one full color, then it will look bad, because you will see one piece of the model disjoint from the other, right? So like they are moving, like if the fish is getting sliced. So yeah, there are some tricks. I mean, I'm doing it quick, but obviously there are some small tricks that I'm using when I do it, because I did it a million times, and I know pretty much what I'm doing, right? But it is kind of simple. I mean, it's not rocket science for this fish. It's fairly simple. Let me see how we named. Yeah, he named the texture 07 as usual, while it is 06. The matte is okay. Yeah. Oops. 11 still has the physical assets. You should not have, because the physical assets are we don't want them, because we have seen that they change the length of the bounding box, and we use the length of the bounding box to calculate the length of the fish. So we don't want that to be messed up. Yeah. Fine. In theory, if I really want to do a real check, I should kind of rotate all around the fish and see if it looks okay on all sides. And by, yeah, like for example, right? I just said that. You see here there is a problem, right? So there seems to be a part of the tail that on this side is okay, but on this side is not okay. So is missing some weight, right? And so this means that on this side, this part in the middle, exactly here, has some vertices which are not weighted. Yeah, exactly these ones, right? And now it should be fine. Yeah, in theory I should do a check for every fish all around, but I think we will do it when we use it in game, and if there is any problem, I will fix them. Yeah, now it's okay. Now the tail is moving properly. I mean, I can do a quick check, but 5, 4, 3. They all look fantastic. 2, 1. Yeah, they all look good. Obviously, they all move the same, right? Because we are using the same animation. So we decided to have same skeleton, same animation for all of them, right? So they all move identical. Which on one side is good because it's really making the game lighter, right? Which is always my kind of my first thought, you know, to ensure that the game is light and it runs smoothly. I mean, I've seen plenty of projects starting, you know, going crazy with nanite and high resolution stuff, and then when you put it all together, it just doesn't work, right? It just doesn't perform. Okay, here I think we have a bit of a extra space on the fin. I don't like this fin at all. Fuck. Yeah, I think I will improve a bit this guy. I don't like the fin having a lot of space at the end, because actually they are pretty much zero weight, right? And it's a bit weird that they finish with a block. But yeah, this fish, let me see. I mean, this fin is a bit too little. We have space in the texture. You see, we have space in the texture until kind of here, right? So this was his original sides, and then it got reduced by whoever did this model, right? Yeah, but the original fin, you see, the original fin was really way bigger. And we can probably leave it like that. And it was also much nicer on the top. And on the side. So I think I'm gonna subdivide this and see if we can give it a bit of a better. Yeah, you see, it was way bigger actually. I think like this is okay. Okay. We improve it significantly. At least now it looks a bit more round. I will do the same here. I think also here it looks super squared and I don't like it. Now here I don't know exactly what is happening, but it seems that we have less texture space now. No, we do have a lot actually. Yeah, you see, the original fin was like this, right? And it was all cut off. I don't know why, just to make the fish a bit smaller, but it's kind of a pity. Look at this fin, right? It was way better. I want to do quad, yeah, because I want to split this. So I think it's bad. Yeah. And yeah, you can see the squareness where he rotates more. So it is exactly where we have to add a bit more geometry, I guess. Okay, I think it's better. Okay, I think it's more round, right? Yep. Now here at the back also is a bit annoying, I would say. I mean, particularly this line is super annoying. So I will split it. Make it more round. Split it. Making it more round. Okay. I think now it looks a bit better. Yeah, now I like it. Okay, nice. The fins on the side are also very, very, very rough. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, these fins are shit, really. I think we need to subdivide two or three times, because as they are now, they will still look bad. I mean, even if I move it. What is that fin, by the way? Ah, is it just in the middle of the model, so they didn't really do anything with it? There is no specific texture, it's just the same texture I used for the body and for the fins. But yeah, it still looks super square, right? Oh my god. Yeah, it looks like insanely square. No, I want to fix it. I think I will at least do this at the minimum. And then, well, these two now. And this two, yeah, it's just to make it a bit more round. Something like this. Yeah, at least is, yeah, well, I mean, it's slightly better. Okay, I think we call it done. In terms of geometry, I think it's fine. I'm always checking for duplicated vertices, so when you see me doing select all vertices, merge by distance, it's because I want to see if there are any duplicated ones or no. Okay, so there is tropical fish number 7. Okay. I think that this one I made it a bit smaller actually, but I think it's fine. I think it's really a smaller fish. Painting the face. It doesn't have a lot of geometry. I mean, you can see it by the bumps that it does when I'm painting. It doesn't have a lot of geometry, this guy, but fine. I think anyway they look good. If he moves slightly different from right to left is not really a problem, right? Obviously, if the weight is perfectly symmetrical, is probably more correct in quotes, right? But it's fine. I think it also if it's slightly off, probably gives a more of a organic look, so it's fine. Fish 07, yeah. 07, exactly. Fish 07. Okay. 0707. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, this fin is like weird, but okay. This one looks more like a chicken. I don't know. He's so fat. This guy's kind of fat, no? I mean, look at it. Look at the side here. I mean, it's like boom. But anyway, it's a bit fat. Uh, okay. So 07. Done. Next. We didn't search the names of these guys. No, we will have to do it. We will have to search their names and come up with new names. This one is very nice. I really like it. Look at the shade of red and blue. That's very, very nice. Does he have the same square face at the front? Yes, he does. So we apply the same surgery, the same plastic surgery that we apply to all the others. So we scale on the non-X and then we just move slightly. It's not a perfect fix because in reality, but is the quickest fix, right? Is the quickest fix to have a non-flat face, even if here maybe is exaggerated a bit too much. Yeah. Okay. Does this guy really have this bump in his face? I mean, the actual fish, or what is this fish? Give me a name. No, we finished our credits. Okay, yeah, I knew that would happen. Well, the problem is that I have these two lines. Wait a second. Yeah, should do it without. Well, I don't know if the selection helps the shape recognition. Probably yes. So maybe I will leave that. I'm just naming them randomly, by the way, one after the other. But so with Google, we don't have a limit, I guess. I mean, I never reached the limit for the images that you upload. Tropical fishes. This is exactly the same texture, by the way. It looks like this guy, but he has a yellow tail instead of a blue tail. It's very similar to this. It's very similar to this, but he has a yellow tail. And this one is exactly this texture. It's kind of funny how people reuse stuff, right? But yeah, obviously there is one good. I would say, I mean, this one is a 3D model, right? It's not a real fish. I mean, they call it blue tang. I mean, we can, but it's like different because it has a nice shade, right? But I don't see one that is identical. I see this one, but this one seems to be again our texture. Yeah, that is again this very, very similar texture, and anyway, it doesn't have a name, so I think we will call it blue tang, even if probably is not. No, definitely is not. Oh shit. Hmm. I don't know how to call it then. This guy? This guy looks very similar. But it's not loading. Yeah, this guy looks very, very similar. Well, I mean, the fin is different. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. We don't have a name for that guy. Wow, look at this one. Holy. Wow. This one is insane. Fantastic. We don't have a name for this guy. I don't know. We just leave it unnamed. Maybe it's a bit of a mix, but it looks like a picture, so probably it exists. Okay, so what do we want to do with the tail? We want to do the same thing, like yeah, I think so. I don't like the tail being that thick. I think it makes no sense. So the tail will be like that, and in terms of roundness, I think we can achieve better roundness than that by just by doing this, and the rest I think is okay. I just don't know if the head is like that, but seems to be a bit exaggerated, right? It seems like the picture. No, I think it's wrong. I think this is wrong. I don't believe it is like that. I mean, I think it may be for the eye, right? But yeah, maximum like this, which is already quite a bit of a inversion curve. Yeah, like this, like this is fantastic. Okay. Where is our bone? I don't see it. Is here. Size is good. Position is good. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's go. There is tropical fish. Ah, no, wait. I need to. Wait. No, we don't have any. No. First, I need to merge it as usual. Tropical fish number 8. Okay. I think the picture is slightly skewed. Like you see the no, I don't know. Looks like there is a bit of perspective in this picture, and it shows like is slightly rotated. But anyway. I don't know if that's a good idea. Probably not. Okay, let's do the weighting. Bone 15. You may say, why you were using yellow before and you are using red now? Well, true. Doesn't really make any difference because the total will be normalized. So even if I use, you know, all green, it will be normalized at the end. So normalized meaning summing up to 1. It's so hard to, yeah, to wait when you don't see the geometry, right? So I think it's better if I add the geometry so that we see what we are waiting actually. Okay. This guy should also be done. Tropical fish number 8. Tropical fish number 8. Tropical fish number 8. This one is a bit rough. Yeah, you see that here we have a bit of a problem. Like this part doesn't seems to go properly, right? Yeah. It's not. We're missing some weight. Yeah, we're missing some weight here in the middle. I don't know why, but we are missing it. So it seems that I did a bad job in the first 2 bones. Yeah, exactly. You see, we are missing a wall chunk, so I have to go more like this. And to ensure that there is no empty space between the 2 colors. If they overlap, is fine. But they should not be there should not be vertices not weighted, right? Yeah. Tropical fish number 8. Why they are not? I don't understand why they are not. Because it's lowercase, uppercase. Oh my god. I see. It didn't work at all. Why? Is it really the face being so stupid or what? No, I think he improved anyway. I mean, it is better, but this part is moving. I mean, if the movement is exactly on the eye, right? The result looks a bit off, but But it's okay, guys. I will leave it like that. It's okay. We cannot spend, you know, hours and hours and hours and hours. So it's fine. It's good enough. Okay, next. Number 9. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 still to go. Yeah, we're not all be done today, I guess, but because I have to go soon, but isn't this guy the same that we already did? Uh-oh. We had one fish that was nearly identical to this. No? Yes. Is this guy 03? 03. Well, actually, they are not exactly the same. Okay. Well, they are similar though, but yeah, they are not the same, I would say. Okay, fine. They're very similar. Maybe we can change the texture and do a line of blue and just paint it a bit. Or I don't know. I mean, it looks a bit too similar to the other one, but fine. Okay, let me see. I'm starting to be annoyed by this work, by the way, so I don't know if I will do them all. Starting to be taxing on me, doing exactly the same thing over and over and over and over and over. But yeah, also always with the same mistakes here. Okay. I mean, this thing shows so much as square, so I have to fix it. This part at the bottom. Okay. Fine. This part here I think is not bad. I think the rest is okay. Well, this fin, bro. No, this fin I cannot leave it like this. I cannot. It's too painful. In theory it needs 2, right? Yeah, it does. It needs double. Yeah. I mean, it's still square, but oh my god, it's so square. It's okay. I will leave it like that. And let me see the face. Oh, the face this time is not... Well, it is, but it doesn't show much on this guy. But yeah, it is the same problem. We can fix it like we did with the others. So it looks like the base fish geometry is exactly identical, so they didn't really, right? You know what I can do? Maybe I can do this and it would be a bit better. Yeah, maybe. But then I have to fix this because this is really too much. Okay. At least is less square. Fine. I mean, it's still a bit square here, but it's okay, guys. I cannot spend days on this. So let's go. Let's just merge it, put it in, and let's go. There is fish 0, 9 actually, so all these numbers are kind of fucked up. I don't know why. Exactly. Okay. And usually not real is okay. So what we said is that if we hit the eye, right, it may look bad because the eye is moving. So we should arrive at least after the eye with the first weight, right? So I should arrive like here, and then we are safe. So it's not warping the eye. This guy is a bit longer than the others. Plum, 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 plum. Seems fine. Okay. Good. Seems fine. Okay. Fish 0, 9. No, I have to change the skeleton. Nearly fucked up. Fish 0, 9T. Yeah, 0, 9T. 0, 9 mat. 0, 9 fish. Whew. Okay. Yeah, you see that now the eye is not messed up because we waited, after the eye. So this block is moving all together, which I think is the way we should do it, by the way. So yeah, we did it right this time. I think it looks nice anyway, this fish. I like it. It's yellow. It's a bit of the friend of the other yellow, but the other yellow has an insane airline. I mean, this guy wins airline every day. I mean, this guy can go to a contest for insane airline. My God, this fish is so funny. I don't know. I mean, this fish is really, really hilarious. Look at how it is. It looks a cartoon, right? It looks a cartoon, but it's not. I mean, it really exists in real life. The yellow tang. I mean, I want to see a yellow tang in an aquarium, please. Yellow tang fish, please. Show me a video of this guy moving around. But in reality, it's not that crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy like the one that we have. Yeah, yeah, it's more normal. I mean, in reality, it's more normal. It's not as crazy as the one that we have. The one that we have is like a cartoon. Well, but look at the airline here. I mean, here is not bad, huh? Here is not bad at all. But our guy wins. Where is it? Tropical fish 05. Look at that. That's fantastic. I love this fish. This fish is absolutely golden. The best. Okay, so now I lost what we were doing completely. We arrived up to what? It's midnight though. We arrived up to fish 09. Yup. Okay. No, I cannot do another one. I'm like done. But we did a lot. We did a lot. We did, how many we did? I don't know. But then we did the fixes, so I think we did like 6 or 7 in 2 hours. So I think in another hour I can finish the missing ones. Okay, so when we have finished this work, yeah, when we have finished that work, we needed to define the names. At that point, I cannot escape, right? I have to define the names in plane shift of those fishes. And we will have to map them with the existing fishes that we have, right? Like the perch we have, the carpfish we have, but like the dace we don't have. I don't know how the dace looks, really. But it looks pretty much like a salmon at the end. So we may decide to change some names, you know, maybe we will not use the dace anymore, we will use another. The only thing we will have to be 100% sure is that we are not messing up with cooking, because some fishes are used in cooking, and if we change the name, we also need to change the name of the dish, and that is a bit messy. So I think there are some fishes that looks pretty much the same to me, like but I think it's the skin. Yeah, the skin of this one is different than the salmon for sure, because the salmon it doesn't have these scales, right? It has like dots, right? Yeah, exactly. It has like small. Well, in reality, it has scales as well, but they are way smaller. But yeah, how do you? I mean, this guy compared to this guy, well, it's kind of different. The eye is different. The sides is probably different. The mouth is different. Yeah, the mouth is very characteristic, I would say. The mouth, yeah. Well, I don't know. This guy should open the mouth to see, but also the dace is a small fish. So probably I mean, even if it looks kind of similar, but is way smaller. I don't know what is the biggest dace ever found. The common dace fish, British rod code record is 0.5 kilograms. Yeah, so I mean, if the biggest ever is 0.5, then it means that it's very small, right? Yeah. While a salmon, I think, can be like 2-3 times that. Oh my god, 57 kilos? What the fuck? What? Is the salmon really that big? I mean, well, it is the biggest ever. I mean, 5 kilos. So yeah, so it's like 10 times. Holy shit. So we have to keep that in mind. If we use the days, it has to be a small fish. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna go. So thank you for watching and for being here. And we will continue with this work to finish the series of fishes to put in the game. And meanwhile, remember, if you want to play the game, you can. It's downloadable right now from our website, and you can play it for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac. So yup, that's it for today. Tomorrow I will not be here because I have a D&D session, but on Saturday, oops, sorry. On Saturday, I will be here. Saturday afternoon, around 4 5 p.m. Okay? We will finish this mini game thingy. Bye. Bye bye. See you. Bye.